Joining us, we have from Business Insider, their health and fitness editor, Rick Stella, who is here on the show. Number one, I'm so excited to see Rick. It has been a while since we've been on the same screen for anything, let alone, I don't see anybody in person anymore. But also, you've got some great things in the works for Business Insider. Rick, hello.
It's good to see you again. It's nice to share the screen with you again, too. So I'm excited about this.
Yeah, me too. And you've been doing some really great things over there at Business Insider, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. You know, what you do over there in general, and in particular this article that you have out, kind of showcasing some of the best ways to build a home gym.
Yeah, we since the pandemic started last March, we had been working a lot on trying to figure out how people were going to adapt to working out at home more often. And it's not necessarily something that's relatively new. Even when the pandemic started, people were already shifting to work out more at home. But this obviously changed everything that we viewed about at-home fitness, because you just couldn't go to the gym anymore, nor should you. So, from the very beginning, we were just trying to figure out a good way to help people learn how to put together a home gym that was not going to be crazy expensive, wasn't going to take up a whole lot of room. So we just have this sort of like this running guide of the best at-home gym equipment. And we add to it every so often and keep it updated. And we're constantly testing out this stuff to see how feasible it is to recommend it for people to use at home, and just whether or not it's something that we can actually, stand behind and recommend to people. So that's sort of where it came from. We had the list even prior to the pandemic, but it has grown so much in the months, since, and now that we're all working out at home more often, obviously we use it all the time.
Well, and I think that's key too, that you've been testing this stuff out. So let's kind of go through, a few of these, and maybe to start off, there was one that was interesting to me that, admittedly, this is something that as somebody who would be starting to build one, this is why I would turn to knowledge about this, the TRX home system. Can you walk us through what that is?
Yeah. So the TRX system, it's interesting. You've likely seen this. People would take this and either like work out at the park, or they use it. Yeah, you're showing the video here. Something that you'd see them like strung up at a tree at the park, and they're doing these sort of core and resistance workouts like you're seeing in this video. And this is great because it's very versatile. You can use it anywhere. You can use it at home. You can either string it up to something sturdy in your house, like a door, or if you have an outdoor workout space, or it's just even something that can just kind of help you work on body weight exercises and use resistance to help you work out. They're great. Obviously you can travel with them. Like I said, you can take them anywhere. You can set them up almost anywhere. You see here in the video how they were attaching it to that door with sort of an anchor system. So you don't like rip the door off of its hinges or anything. But yeah, these are great. And there's, an infinite amount of workouts that you can do to leverage this system. So this has been, one of our favorites that we've been using. And it's great for anybody in all workout types and all workout levels as well.
Nice. So it's a TRX Go system. So that does explain more, because I have seen people out and about using this. So that makes more sense now. Something else that I guess I didn't really think about, it, just what a good workout it would be. And it's something that's fairly simple to get into, but that's jump rope.
Yeah, so jump roping, is such a good way to get some cardio exercise in. And the one that we had included on this is this jump rope set from this company called CROSSROPE. And what makes them unique is that it comes with two different weight variations. So you have either a half a pound or a quarter pound, depending on the set you get. And so what it does is, it obviously adds a little bit of weight to a standard jump rope, which may not seem like much, but the longer that you are jump roping, you can really feel that, in your forearms and just across your whole body. Like I said, it's a really great cardio workout, and just an easy way to, if you don't like running, or you don't like biking, or you don't have, say, like a Peloton or something, you can jump rope for a little bit, and get very similar sort of results as if you were doing cardio exercise every day.
Nice. And they had, just another easy way that people can still stay in shape. At
Yeah,
home.
exactly.
Going
And
from
it
there,
doesn't,
yeah,
right. And it's not something that's like this set, what we hear, the Get Lean set, costs around $99, and which is, for a jump rope, may seem kind of expensive, but it comes with app access. Like I said, it comes with two different jump ropes that are highly durable, easy to use. And it's just something that we've found has been really fun to add to our at-home setup. And it's something that I've used all summer long too.
really, yeah. See, that's again, it's something that I wouldn't think about that would be a good thing to add in, because to stay in shape. So going from there, from the jump rope, you've got, I was curious about this one as well. And really, I kind of picked and chose some ones off of this list. And I was like, I want to know more about this. The slam ball.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah,
What tell us
I like the selection, the stuff you grabbed from this is great. The slam ball is interesting because you can use it for a various amount of things. Obviously, like by the name of it, the slam ball is something that you would grab and you slam onto the ground. That can help work out everything from your arms and your core. And but it's also, you can use it if, depending on the weight of the slam ball that you get, you can use it for various things, almost as like an extra weight around the house. I know dumbbells are really hard to get these days. So anything that adds a little bit of weight that you can use for a variety of exercises, whether you want to do sort of like mock curls or you want to do like chest press, you can use a heavy slam ball to do this. But for the most part, it's something you can use even with squats or, get some leg exercises as well too. And you'll see here in these videos, this guy's doing like a deadlift. And so it's just another like kind of versatile at home piece of equipment that you can use for several workouts. I think is like one of the most important things is that the equipment you buy for your at-home gym should be able to satisfy multiple different workouts, not sort of be like a one-trick pony, and you want to be able to have a versatile amount of things that you can do. And a slam ball is one of those things that it allows you to do it.
Yeah, because I mean, not only that for versatility and that, but just space alone, so that you don't have everything,
exactly.
A million different pieces of equipment.
Right.
Not everybody's got like a giant, home gymnasium to put everything in. So that's awesome. Something else that I also found pretty fascinating: the POWERBLOK dumbbells.
Yeah, these are great. And I think the last two that would sort of go hand in hand to talk about would be both the dumbbells and a set of resistance bands. But with these POWERBLOKs specifically, what they do is, you're talking about not taking up a whole lot of space. Dumbbells just by nature are, if you have multiple weights of them, do take up a lot of space in your home if you had them. And as you would notice, if you ever went to the gym, they have racks and racks of dumbbells across all weights. So what POWERBLOK does is it allows you to it's just one contraption, allows you to sort of set how much weight you want to pull. As you can see here in this video as well, you're able to sort of customize how much weight you want to pull from the contraption itself. So it's all really self-contained within that one, within each of the two dumbbells. So it does take up, not very much space. These ones are very hard to find, as are dumbbells just in general. So, I think this would kind of lead into what we'll talk about next with resistance bands, and we can get into that in a second. But, these are great because of that versatility and because you can store them really easily. They are just very hard to find, as I'm sure you have seen already. Dumbbells are just really very difficult to find online right now.
Yeah, and that's one of the things too. We were kind of looking up a lot of this stuff and just trying to figure out where it was. But you mentioned resistance bands, as another way to go about that too.
Yeah, we've done some of this, a lot of reporting on this as well too, that resistance bands are a really great alternative to dumbbells, because not only do they not take up much space, but you can do almost any lift that you would want to do with a dumbbell with a set of resistance bands, whether that's curls or you can do banded push-ups or deadlifts, shoulder presses, anything you want to do, you can use a set of resistance bands and really take like that lift to the next level. And it's a little bit even more versatile than dumbbells are because of this wide range of exercise that it allows you to do. So these were something that we've been recommending for months because of the fact that, one, they're available, two, they're inexpensive, and you can do so many more exercises than you would with just a simple dumbbell or a barbell or whatever you might have. So just like that versatility, I think, is really key, especially when you're, wanting to invest in home gym equipment. And resistance bands have been the things that I've been coming back to a lot. And, we have an article up on the site of like dumbbells versus resistance bands, which is kind of has been like a hotly debated topic. And so at the end of the day, resistance bands, we recommend almost, 9 times out of 10, and because they can do so many things. So we've been like standing on that for a while. And I think resistance bands are sort of like an unheralded and underrated aspect of what you can add to your home gym.
It seems like such a simple thing, but like you said, that versatility and
right.
Of what you can do with those. Yeah. And that's kind of key. And that's why I love, just kind of what you've been doing there as far as the different articles and reviews and kind of summing up a lot of things, especially, like I said, for somebody like me who doesn't have the extensive knowledge in it. This helps out tremendously. But Rick, I want to let people know too, for everything else that you're doing, where they can follow along with all this, what you would recommend, and then how they can follow you.
Yeah, definitely. So we have all of these are up at the Insider Reviews verticals at Business Insider and Insider as a whole. So you can take a look at there. We review everything. It's not just health and fitness equipment, but we also review home and kitchen equipment. We do everything from also like style and beauty to outdoors equipment. So you can take a look there where the title is Insider Reviews. And then, yes, you can see here, you can find me on Twitter at Rick Stella. And so, and as we mentioned at the top of the show, we are reviewing all of this stuff. So we want to bring, real perspectives and real reviews, into our articles and into our guides. So we're trying to get our hands on everything we write about and everything we recommend. So take a look at us there. We have a ton of guides, especially as we get into the new year and do more at-home fitness stuff.
Rick Stella, seriously, that is awesome having him here on the show, and follow him, Rick Stella, on Twitter and everything they're doing over there, Insider. Really fascinating stuff. We appreciate that greatly, him coming here on the show. And I appreciate everybody who's watching right now too. Again, 2Box Media, TWO Box Media. We're newish, so we thank you for finding us as we get going here, and we've got a lot in the works for this show. And so sharing it is a great way to help support us. We do appreciate that a lot. Following us, letting us know what you want to talk about. Let us know your thoughts on what we bring up as well. Leave it in the comments, live or afterward. And normally we'll be live on Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. But this Friday, we're off. It's Christmas, so we're going to be off there. However, we've got an extra show for you on Wednesday. This Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, we'll be back with a special show, so you'll still get 2 this week. And we've got a lot of other things that are up as well on our YouTube channel, on Facebook, on Twitter. Like I said, I'll keep mentioning those things because we appreciate you following us, TWO Box Media, so that we get all the notifications. We've also, just looking a little bit ahead, we got a lot for CES coming up as well. We'll be covering everything that comes out with that, so follow along with us. Thank you very much on behalf of myself, Elise, and Jess Serba as well. I'm Greg Nibler. Thanks for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday with more 2Box Live.